and welcome back to Rise of the Runelords, one and all. So where did we leave off last time?
I'm not actually sure.
I went to a church and got told, you're pretty much doomed if you don't figure something out.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we were planning.
Yes, that is
something.
Exactly it. Last we left off, you guys had a little bit of downtime just to meander around the village of Turtleback Ferry. And after Torund caught himself a couple garfish, by hand, because of course, after Ranveig went to the local temple to Eristil, finding out that the mark on their hand makes them uber cursed. And I do believe, after Fartaro once again creeps everyone out a little bit, the party was then asked by the Black Arrows to meet at, if I remember correctly, it is the Turtle's Parlor to plan a scouting mission at this point upon the fort in which they once resided in, but has since been taken over by ogres, Fort Rannick. And go on.
So I have a question. Do I have to give Fatara the talk, or
that's up to you on that one. If you need to, I do so. If you're not, that's on you. But yes, I think the consensus is that we're doing a scouting mission, because you guys don't know how many ogres are in that fort at the moment. And if you go in guns blazing, it could be really bad if there's a lot of them. That, and they have catapults. So yeah, I do believe that was the consensus last time. Now, this is where we're going to pick up. Before leaving to scout out Fort Rannick, is there anything you would like to do?
Okay, we got scrolls, we got potions. I think I'm good here.
Right, cool. Because assuming that everyone is more or less good at the moment, then we will transition everyone over to the map. And I'm just going to leave him up there. So I'm just going to move everyone here so I can better transfer you to the...
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, sorry. I was expecting a ping.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
My bad. No, you're good. I was just drawing. I got a little, into it.
Yeah. No worries. So session has started. Basically, I'm moving you guys to the map. As we have caught up to speed, and basically, yeah, we're going on a scouting mission, boys.
Hell yeah, bro.
Just,
I'll be a little bit honest. I don't remember the plan all that much.
Scout the place, don't attack it. Actually, no, I got it right down here. So,
I think it was me, Ranveig, and one of the other
Vale, the bald guy. Yeah. So it was
Vale.
Leon and Caven, which is the redhead guy with the sleeveless jacket. They're going through the secret passage. Ari and Shailu are going to be on the northern side, just outside, scouting that area. Mortar and Jacadus are going to be on the opposite side, down south. And then Ranveig, Torund, and Vale, Vale's the bald guy, are going to be up on the mountainous area, just trying to get a vantage point from there. And the plan was to, scout out for a bit and then rendezvous in the forest to the side at sundown. And if things do go loud, give the signal.
Which was coming from whom?
Like I said, just Just give the signal. It could be, whatever signal you think is going to work best.
Yeah, whatever you think is going to get enough attention.
From everyone or just us?
From everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, the situation's pretty fucked.
Okay.
Collapse a mountain if you have to.
Yep. Alright. So, with this, we
Probably
are going to...
kill some of them.
I probably could, like, just deroot a tree.
Yep.
Yeah, just fucking destroy the gates with a tree.
And yes, once again, the party makes the way out of Turtleback Ferry across the old rickety bridge, going all the way by the Kriegwood and making your way up to Fort Rannick.
Oh yeah, bro. I love bridges that are old and rickety.
Gives you a sense of risk.
Yeah.
So, a little background. Fort Rannick itself is located on the northern end of the wide valley that runs along the southern edge of the mountains. This bleak landscape stretches on for miles along the border between the mountains and the Kriegwood. This rugged, forlorn landscape fits well within the morose and grim attitude of its guardians, the Order of the Black Arrow. However, as you continue to get closer and closer, the plains appear to be more barren. Clusters of trees and forests are here and there, but otherwise, the fields are littered with dozens of skulls and mangled corpses. Dead bodies hang nearby from trees by the fort. And as you near closer and closer, just on the outside of the fort, you see, just off in the distance, gigantic rusty hooks splitting the meat that hangs upon it, much like that on a butcher's block.
Fucking gnarly.
Yep. And such, we move you all the way here. And I'm just gonna paste the party here. And I need to get Fataro. 1 moment, please.
To be honest, I kind of do have a pretty good decor going on here.
Alrighty, and here is Fataro. Now, something you may want to take note of on the map. You may want to get the rule out and see just how far each square is.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just actually be able to zoom in real quick. 20 feet?
Yep. So each of these squares is about 20 feet.
20. So, a full movement for me is like 2 spaces. Let's go.
Yeah. So, for the most part, factor that in to things when you decide to move on this map.
Okay, I gotcha. I assume it's measured as normal when I go diagonally?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to put the power cord into my computer.
Cool. I'm just moving everyone off to the forest here on the side. Alright, cool. So, about, I would say, a couple miles away from the fort, you can just see it off in the distance, would be roughly around the time when everyone would be splitting off into their little groups. So, just to do that, we got Liam, Fataro, and Kaven, who are going through the secret passage. We got Vale, Ranveig, and Torund, who are going along the mountain. Mortar and Jackados, who were going to be approaching from the south. And then Are, as well as Shailu, were going to be doing stuff in the north. And for the most part, Adrianna is probably going to be tagging along with Mortar and Jackados. So they're going to be in the south. And as such, it is time to begin the stealth mission. 1 moment, please. I need to change the music.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
In the mountain.
In the mountain. Secret tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah! Where's your enthusiasm?
Secret tunnel.
Huh? What?
Yeah, there's a secret tunnel, bro.
Oh, sorry. I'm drawing as well. I was listening. I was listening. I was just fucking not. I was just not actually gonna emote yet.
Alright, so.
And I was just lighting things on fire.
Of course. I'm going to move
Fair
this
enough.
group down to the south here, because that's where they're going to be. Now, I'm just going to move different people into different places in accordance with where it is,
What is wrong with you today?
with where you're going to be. Alright, so here's how this is going to go. For the most part, with the players we have 3 different infiltration groups. So, probably the most complex of these is going to be both Liam as well as Vale. Torund and Ranveig. For Torund and Ranveig, the two of you have to do a bit of mountain climbing. Because, you know, you gotta get up there to peer down. Whereas, on the other hand, Liam and Caven, for that group, to get to the secret tunnel, approaching, you have 2 options. You can approach it from the south and hope no one on the wall sees you. Or, you can take the more stealthy route and go by the river, just along the fort itself.
By the river?
Alright, cool. In that case, you would probably be going around up north until eventually you get to a river. The water here is fairly cold given the current weather. However, after a couple minutes of being in there, you get used to it. Alright, cool. So probably because this is the most complex of them, we're going to start with the Liam infiltration. So, since you are going by the river, you are effectively traveling upstream. And for this reason, I would need you to make for me a swim check.
I'm getting my sheet as quickly as I can. Actually, it would be for Taro. I would make a ride check, right?
Yo. Okay, yep, cool. Also, we have a Rusty in chat.
Rusty?
Yep.
Well, I gotta look at this one.
Rusty knows deck of many things.
Come on, load up. Roll 20.
That moment.
It's showing a die, but
I
yes.
hate roll 20. It makes me cringe.
Like, you want me to just go under your sheet and hit the button?
Go ahead.
Alright, cool.
I can hit ride check because I have the button for it, but Fataro would have to make the swim check, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So
I don't think I'm writing very well.
Pataro isn't swimming well either.
Yeah.
So yeah, you try to swim the river, and you think Pataro's doing well, until you realize that, okay, you're not actually going anywhere, you're just kind of staying in the same place. As you realize Pataro isn't the greatest swimmer. And to make matters worse, you kind of let go of the saddle a bit, and are kind of just floating downstream a bit. Could you make for me a swim check, please, Liam?
I cannot, because I can't load my stupid sheet.
Would you like me just to hit the button?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like immediate danger.
Okay, so the good news is you managed to... You remember your swimming once upon a time when you were all the way back up in, was it Irison? Yeah, Irison. And, yeah, you get a bit of breaststroke in, and you manage to capture it to Futaro and, get back on the saddle. However, you've come to a very abrupt conclusion that you may be better off just, having Futaro cling to the edge of the river and hope that works, because swimming isn't going to at this point.
Come on, Roll20, please, just load up.
I'm gonna see how well Haven does. Oh fuck, he has a +10 to swim. And he rolled a 1, so that's an 11. He kind of does, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So I guess pulling yourselves along the edge of the river is the go.
Yep.
Okay, so in that regard, could you please use Futaro's climb to simulate this?
Sure. Actually, no, I have a better idea. Can I make it back to the original side of the river?
Where you started? You basically still there.
Okay, great.
You haven't made much progress. Just kind of stuck there.
Instead, why don't we glide across the river?
Okay, how?
Futaro.
Okay, how?
Doesn't she have the glide ability?
Yes, she does. I'm wondering, okay, how are you going to glide? Like, what are you doing to get that to happen?
Get a higher vantage point. So, what we're looking for is maybe a big rock that she can jump off of, or anything like that.
Okay, cool. So there's going to be one little problem with this, is that the glide would work, but it's only going to work for so long, and eventually she's going to touch down on the water, and then you're back at square one.
Okay.
I mean, are there things to land on?
Technically, but not without that high vantage point.
Huh.
Technically speaking, the highest vantage point would be about here-ish on the map. Problem is, at that point, unless you are stealthing like a motherfucker, the people on the wall, if there are people on the wall, will see you.
Well, I'm sure Liam will get across completely fine on his own. He's very fucking stealthy.
That is true, that is true. So, yes, if you want to do the glide, you can. I just hope that your stealth is, up there.
It is. It's just my sheet. Roll20 is fighting me.
Yes. There's also the thing of, I hope Futaro's stealth is also up there.
That's more of a question.
Yeah. Now, that said, what you can do, do you have the spell invisibility?
No.
Okay.
But I have the spell fly.
Okay, cool. Do you want to come in from above?
Yep.
I mean,
And I
yes.
can just cast it on Fataro.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not like you're really, saving it for a combat, so.
Yep, fair enough. So, the question here is, are you still going to try attempt to get to the secret entrance, or are you just going to fly overhead, period?
Still gonna try to get to the secret entrance.
Okay, we can work this. So, Caven is going to swim, as per his thing. And in that case, you are going to fly. So for this, could you give for me a fly check from Fataro?
Alright, and finally the sheet loads in.
Yep.
Okay, bro. Let's go.
Okay, cool. You're good. So you cast fly upon Fataro, and you take off into the sky, and using the fact that it's a cloudy, somewhat rainy day to mask the fact that you're up there. Now, what this is going to do for you is that it is going to give Fataro a circumstance bonus to stealth. However, I am going to need Fataro to do the stealth.
Alright.
I am going to move Haven along the way. I'm just going to move you to about here-ish.
Alright.
Okay. Holy shit. Plus the circumstance bonus. Yep, cool. I am going to roll to see if the ogres can spot you. They cannot. So, yep. Taking Fataro to the winds, you fly overhead and all the way over to where it is believed to be the secret entrance. And swimming up the way is, in fact, Caven Windstrike. And as soon as you get to about here-ish, you're close enough to the wall that you can start to make your way. Actually, no, you flew there, so you'd probably be able just to clutch on the side and then just clamber in. Whereas Caven, on the other hand, is going to need to do a flying, which he succeeds, because he rolled a 15 on the dice, plus his bonus.
I mean, he used to be extremely good at climbing.
And my sheet loaded up as well, so I'm just gonna tick that spell slot off.
Now, to give a, a description. What was once may have been a crystal clear mountain lake has become an abattoir. Partially butchered and mutilated bodies, some human, some horse, some giant eagle, lay sprawled along the shore. The waterfall plummets from the cliff to the west into the pool, which keeps much of the water clean, save for near the shore where the dead lie thick. So there is just corpses lining, all the way along here. And yeah, you manage to make your way into that, into the little cave behind the little waterfall. And I will just reveal the area. So yeah, just move your token in there.
Alright. Sorry, I was looking at my sheet.
Yeah, no worries.
Where's my token?
Over here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just move your way in there. And Caven is going to follow behind. As such, the two of you are now in the secret tunnel. And I got descriptions.
Okay.
The floor of this cave is dotted with puddles, patches of pale moss and fungus grow in sheets on the wall, while to the north, a 5-foot wide passage angles up into darkness. A walkway of soggy planks leads from this opening southeast to a second opening curtained by cascades of falling water. But for the most part, you have made it into the secret tunnel, and you will be able to continue as per normal. Now, we are going to cut over to someone else, as you have basically succeeded in getting in here. And I'll just reveal the... I'll just reveal that area.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Now, the next bit of the plan is going to be the other hard one, which is going to be Ranveig and Torund.
Oh boy.
The two of you alongside
Oh boy.
Vale decided to sort of follow the path that Liam took, just to go around, but you traveled a little further, finding a bit of the rock and wall that you could easily climb up and make your way sort of along the mountainous area towards the fort. Now, for this, I need the two of you to give for me climb checks.
How good's your climb? Ranveig?
Climb. It's 5.
Now,
Plus 5?
if you have a rope, someone can climb up, hammer tie a rope to something, and then you can use that to give you a circumstance bonus.
Hey, you guys stay down here. I got some rope with me.
Okay.
Would I be able to jump, or would that be too loud?
You're not near the fort, so yeah, you can jump.
Okay, I'd like to jump.
You're a bit. This is where your tokens are. Is not where you are for this bit. This is how you got there.
Okay. So, I'm assuming I couldn't jump all the way up there, but I could jump like maybe a good way up and get a good head start.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a acrobatics, please.
Or acrobatics or climb?
Yeah, acrobatics to do the jump, and then you do the climb to get up.
Okay.
Just
gotcha.
that the jump will make it easier, depending on how well you do.
Pretty good.
Very well, apparently. So, yep, Torn, you take a couple leaps and bounds, and you jump your way up, and you manage to get yourself a little handhold as you begin to climb your way up the side of the rock and wall. Give for me a climb checky.
I haven't done this in a while.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So you're starting to climb up, and you get your handhold on something. You think it's a good handhold, and as you take your other hand off to reach for, that handhold crumbles in your hand, and you start to tumble down a bit. Reflex save, please.
Reflex?
Yep, reflex.
Gotcha. 12.
You try to catch onto the wall, and unfortunately, you don't do so fast enough. You fall to the ground and take 4 points of fall damage.
Oh, now I'm at a nice even 50.
Actually, what's your hit points at?
50.
50. You should be at max at this point, dude.
Oh, 84.
Okay, cool. 84. Alright, cool. Cool. Just need to make sure this represents. Yeah.
Oh, we should be at max hit points because we did have that resting period.
Yes.
Okay. All right. For whatever.
And I'm
reason,
assuming you guys
apparently-
use your healing spells during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm just making sure that all the tokens are showing their health. Okay, there we go. Cool. So yeah, Torn, you took a little tumble of that. Otherwise, you are fine-ish.
Should,
Would you like to try
My bad.
again?
yeah, I'm gonna take a few steps back this time, and
Yep.
This time, almost Mario long jump onto the
go.
Yeah.
A 1, a 2, a 3, let's go! Yippee!
1, 2, 3. 23.
Yep. You, once again, you take more leaps and bounds, and you hop, skip, jump your way up, partially up the wall. As you get yourself a good handhold this time. Alright, climb check.
This time, with vigor.
Yes, you do. So this time, you're pretty certain to be a bit more careful with your handholds. As you go, da 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 da. Nope, that's a bad one. There we go. Da 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 da. Alright, and you start making your way up the wall. I'm going to require one more to get up fully.
Give me a second, sorry. I answered something.
Hey, cool.
Climb.
Cool. Yep, you make your way up top of the wall. Pulling yourself up over the edge. There is a rock that you could easily tie a rope to.
I look at my rope. Yeah, this is pretty good. And start I just squeeze it very tightly, almost cracking the rock, I guess.
Yep. And yes,
I will
tie the rope.
Throw the rope down.
Yep. So now it's probably a little bit of trivia time. Back in 3rd edition of Dungeons & Dragons, use rope was a skill you could have.
Oh. Well, why?
Because...
You're telling me adventurers can't climb up a rope? Oh
no, use rope was basically to tie a rope.
Oh.
It was a really weird skill.
Why not just have that be survival and consolidate the amount of skills you need to put?
Because this was
Sometimes-
3rd edition.
It was 3rd edition, it was more complicated.
Unnecessarily.
Yes.
When things didn't
Sometimes
make
it
as much
falls
sense.
under sleight of hand, I think. But
Yes. In this case, yeah, Torund, give me a good survival roll.
Survival. I'm actually somewhat decent at this.
Tie the rope. It's not a high DC.
20.
The DC was like a 10.
I accidentally cracked the tip of the rock off.
Yep. Yep. You tie the rope and you just go dink as the top of the rock goes and tumbles up the edge. Ranveig, there is now a rope to climb up.
All right. I will climb rope.
All right, cool. Give me a climb check with +5. Okay, well, yeah.
20.
With a 24, you start to climb up the rope, and you're making pretty good progress as you climb up about halfway, despite the overbearing weight of your plate armor. One more climb check is necessary, and remember, +5 circumstance bonus. That's a 12. You unfortunately lose a bit of grip on the rope and you start to slide down a bit. Fortunately, I hope you're wearing gloves so you don't get rope burn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing gloves.
Cool. You slide down the rope a little bit. Not enough to fall completely, but you'd still going to need to give me at least another climb check.
Oh.
Bingo bango. So yep, with this,
Nice.
you manage to climb the rest of the way up the rope. And you pull yourself over the edge of the rock, and I'm glad you don't have to do that again. And
do I
will
have to build you a tackle?
I will roll for Veil, and Veil is going to just... Where is this? Man...
there's no way you can mess this up. Oh.
Okay, fortunately, Man rolled a 14 plus his climb skill of 9. So, that's the first one. Second one is... he just makes the DC on that one as he climbs his way up. So the three of you are now on the rocks. And as such,
Man, it's probably the neatest rope that Torund's ever tied in his entire life.
Yep. Now, are you going to leave the rope there, or are you taking it with you?
I'm gonna take it back.
Alright, cool. So yeah, you untie the rope and you wind it back up into a reel and you put it back into your effects. And as such, the group continues over the ridge, making their way closer and closer to Fort Rannick. We are now going to jump over to RA and Shailu. This is probably the most simplistic one, but it's also the one with the most risk, mostly because you're stealthing your way up. So, alright.
Yes. I
If you
am
would
here.
be so kind as to give for me a stealth check, and I'm also going to roll for Shailu.
I will do such a thing. 21.
Excellent. And Shailu also got pretty decent. So, the two of you sort of skulk and keep low to the ground as you make your way closer and closer to Fort Rannick. And as you're doing so, for everyone, the clouds overhead start to darken more and more. As all of you, as you approach, can just hear the clap of thunder. Rain starts to pelt down harder and harder. And its talons of lightning floor the sky, casting pale light from the mountainside below. The lightning storm that now approaches reveals grim fortress of dark gray stone, standing sentinel over the valley, huddled desperately at the base of two sheer cliff sides. Crumbling 15-foot-high walls ring the citadel, the stone pitted and cratered from hurled boulders and ogre hooks. Like the face of a veteran, decades of winters under their belt, the fort's craters, cracks, and scars are a testament to its battle-weary history. Stone Keep, a stubborn shadow against the mountainside, rises from behind the one walls, a single tower jutting up from its ramparts like an ugly, broken tooth. Nearby, a rushing curtain of white water cascades down the mountainside into a large pool of water just outside the fort walls. And as you get to where you and Shailu are, I would like for the two of you to give for me, well, specifically you, Ari, give me a perception.
Perception 26.
Excellent, excellent. So, as you are about there-ish, you, where are you looking? Are you looking up here? Are you looking down here?
Probably around this area. The gate.
Alright, looking at the gate.
Like this wall here.
You see a 20-foot tall gatehouse that surrounds the two battered double doors that look as if they are barely hanging on their hinges, which would be the ones over here. Furthermore, standing upon the wall itself, you notice two things. You notice two hulking forms, one much larger than the other. One over here appears to be... yeah, this guy appears to be a lot less armored than the other guy. However, this one also appears to be much taller. And he stands holding aloft effectively a tree branch. And not like a small one either, like a pretty thick boy. And he just has it slumped on his shoulder and he's just kind of sitting. The other one, however, it appears to be much smaller and misshapen. However, they appear to be a bit more vigilant with a small, almost baby-like face. Just sort of like just stuck on this mass of muscle. and in hand they appear to have some kind of longbow with an arrow knot. And they appear to be a bit more vigilant, just sort of looking around outside of the fort from atop the battlements. So, what do you do?
Well, Shalu, what do you think? You see anything that we could use to siege this place from here?
From here, not really. However, that gate looks to be a bit on the open side. You could sneak in, but I don't like the look of that one. And she points up at this guy. The other one appears to be a bit of a ditch, that one. His eyes are sharp.
Yeah. Shame that everything I have makes so much damn noise. Not to mention the big one ain't finished yet.
Aye. All the same, I would say we stay here and wait for a good opportunity to get in further.
If we could signal one of them to cause a distraction without revealing ourselves, that would be great, but I don't know how we'd do that. Unless you got a real good throwing arm and can make it all the way up to that mountain.
Up to that mountain? No. That being said, I do got a decent shot. But thing is, if we do that, that's going to signal them that we're here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Does there look like there's anything flammable in the area that they might be concerned about burning?
In the immediate area?
Oh god.
Yeah, I think our... My...
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was moving around. Sorry about that.
yeah, no worries. So the most obvious thing is there isn't really, as far as you can see, at least in the immediate area, there isn't much you can burn that's going to cause them to do anything. However, one thing you do note is that the closer you get to the wall, there appears to be a bit more of a blind spot. And there is a river here. And you do know that this river sweeps in from the north. So potentially what you could do, you could sort of double back, go north a bit, and then use the river to effectively get up to about here-ish, and then sneak along the side of the wall where there is that blind spot.
Alright. Shayla, what do you think our odds are of getting through that river and around? She just points to the little corner between the mountain and the wall. Right there as we sneak along the wall.
Yeah, that could work. The only issue, I think, is going to be you and your, everything. As she just kind of motions a finger at you, just so it waggling up and down, because not only are you an Efreet, you're a gunslinger. Which means water and black powder do not mix.
Yeah, that is true. But that's why I can just hold my bag above my head, right? How deep does the thing look? The river?
From where you're standing, you
like...
are not certain. You actually have to go up closer to it to,
Well,
see how far down it goes.
There's no real issue with checking it out, at least, right?
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
The only real problem is how deep it is. If I can just walk along the side and hold my bag over my head, then nothing's gonna get ruined. If I can't, then no.
There's potentially also an issue wherein doing so would make you less stealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not really looking for combat, so...
I got a I got a question. Like, this is a meta question.
Okay.
You know the spell Pass Without a Trace in 5e
Vaguely?
that Rangers get?
Yeah.
Is there any spell like that Shaylu would have?
She is a she can prepare a spell. Alright, cool. Let's see, what spell would she have prepared? That would be
This is a stealth mission. It'd probably be something that would boost stealth, right?
To an extent, yes. However, ranger spells are very limited.
It wouldn't be cheetah walk.
No, well, that's cheetah sprint.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to save my reduced person for now,
Yeah.
if I can help it. But if not, then I can just reduce person and hop on her shoulders.
That would probably be your best bet. Actually, wait a minute. She as a ranger, she does have access to speak with animals.
Ooh.
You could potentially convince some kind of animal, be it like probably a bird. It would have to be a bird to basically annoy the ones up there, so you could get up there.
Yeah,
It is a possibility.
that would probably be a good thing to try at least.
All right, cool. So is that
I
the way you want to go?
I say we test this river idea first, and then we go with the bird if it doesn't look like it's gonna work.
Alright, cool. In that case,
It'll take time, but
Ooh, that might be a possibility right there. This would be meta,
Okay.
but if you look down here, there's a way in that is basically water right here.
oh, there is.
That is a possibility. You can, in fact, do that.
But that'd be a thing that Mortar and
Jacketus and
and,
Adrianna. That being said, their
yeah.
players currently aren't here, so for the most part, they're staying out of this and just sort of scouting from afar.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, since they are doing that, I'll show you what they see. They see these three on top of the wall.
This place seems to be pretty keen at keeping the walls guarded, funnily enough.
Well, wherever there's an entrance, but yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a massive blind spot right here. If we could just distract a couple of these guards, we could just climb the wall.
Yep. Alright, so if I got this right, the two of you, Alright and Shayla, are going to go up north to try the river.
Yes.
Alright, cool. So doubling back, I need both of you to I need you to give me a stealth check.
Alright. And stealth. Oof. 13.
That's not great.
That is not great at all.
Okay, I'm going to roll to see if at least the perceptive guy sees you. There is a chance.
It's not a good one.
I rolled a 2, so he does.
Let's fucking go.
So the shorter archer on the wall doesn't appear to see the two of you as you sneak up back, just sort of still clambering and keeping low to the ground as you make your way up north. Alright, we're going to wind all the way back to Liam and Caven. So yes, Liam and Caven, Liam, there appears to be a fairly narrow passage here. About 5 feet-ish. Now, you could easily squeeze through there. Taro is going to have a much, much harder time doing so, given that they are now a large-sized creature.
I'm just going to take my crossbow and the ammo pouch thing, whatever it's called.
Yep.
And actually go in myself.
Your little quiver of crossbow bolts. Alright.
No, I don't have a quiver anymore because I have that easy access pouch.
The handy haversack?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I bought one, remember?
Yep. Alright, cool. And then Caven is going to follow in behind you, and he's going to have, because of how short the actual and how tight the squeeze is, he's going to have a knife in hand, just in case there's anything up north that's going to maybe surprise. He is going to squish through where you just kind of walk without any...
am also going to pull out one ever-burning torch, just to help light the way.
Yep, you pull out I think it was a small-sized ever-burning torch.
Mm-hmm.
And, yep, the area is very dark, and as well as damp. If a regular fire were to burn here, it would very easily go out. But, thanks to the magical lights of an ever-burning torch, you managed to make your way through. I'm going to roll for Haven, who needs to squeeze through. Let's see, where is his acrobat? He does not have an acrobatic skill. Oh dear.
Am I going to have to use another spell?
No, he gets temporarily stuck. He goes, bloody hell. And just continue on, I'll make my way. Oh, by the way, Liam, give me a perception check real quick.
Okay. Perception, yes.
Yes.
I don't see it.
Well, first things first, a little bit of a description. The floor, walls, and ceiling of this cool, damp cave are coated from floor to ceiling in soft, dark gray fungus. Several crates are stacked in a nook to the northwest. And as you get there, you don't really notice, if you were listening keenly, you would hear a little, almost like buzz from two, 3 things in the cave. However, you're a bit distracted by Caven, and as such, you don't really notice as a couple lizards see you and immediately come up to attack. So, Liam, what is your flat-footed?
My flat-footed... let's see... 18.
18? Alright. Let us see. Shucky lizards. Okay, they miss you as they come up to try and bite you. Quick as a fiddle, you sort of turn your gaze at the last minute, and you manage to jump out the way as they try to take a little chomp. It is your turn.
Okay. What's all in the sack? I'm going to try to shoot them with the crossbow bolt?
Cool. Alright, for purposes of this, I'm assuming you're 5 foot stepping away?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Alright, give me a crossbow shot, please.
Alright.
Yeah, and for the record, this one token represents, like, the 3 that are doing this. That easily fucking hits. As you line up the crossbow and ding! Dealing a nice meaty 4 damage as one of the bolts lands into the leg of one, and it's not happy. Kaven is going to attempt to, and he... Kaven! Okay. So, man is still
Just
stuck.
suck it in.
I'm
Suck it
fucking
in.
trying!
Do I have to cast Reduce Person on you?
No, I'm fine. Just do the lizards. I'll be there shortly. Anyway, it's the lizards' go. And that is also going to miss as they continue to try and bite you. Your go.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hit a 22.
Well, with up a 20 at least.
I mean, okay, if they roll an 18, they can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so.
Okay, another crossbow?
Yep.
5 foot at first, right?
So is this just one big lizard or like multiple
It's
tiny
3
lizards?
small lizards, but we're just kind of treating them as one for the purposes of this.
No.
Because, effectively, because of the size of the actual board, if we were to go for the actual 3 chakra lizards, they would be about this size.
Oh, yeah. So what, like barely the size of Liam's like leg or something?
Shorter than Liam, and there would be 3 of them. I'm just treating them as like one big sort of cluster.
Fair enough.
And yes, another crossbow bolt arcs out and snipes one in the torso. It's not having a good day. Kaven is going to attempt to get out. He gets out!
Let's go!
And would you like this boy to stab these things?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Tell you what, he's going to move around. He's going to incur attack opportunity from them. They don't hit him. And he is going to flank, which means... Actually, no, he needs to be here for flanking. Which means he gets sneak attack.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Let's go.
Which he takes out his dagger and is going to effectively try and shank one. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Flanking bonus, that's a +2 to hit. That's going to hit, and our boy does a d4 plus 3d6. Okay, so let's see, that is 17 meaty damage. As the boy effectively comes down and he stabs the dagger through one chakra lizard, he then lifts it up. Is then going to flip the knife around and he's going to huck it at the other one, pinning it to the wall. There's one chakra lizard left and it's not looking good. It is going to attempt to bite Yulia, and it fails. Would you like to finish this boy off?
Yep.
Alright. Roll for me. Now you do get a +2 because actually no, this is a ranged attack, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately that is going to miss.
Oh well.
So what Kaven's going to do is he's going to attempt to grapple the boys, and he does, and he manages to just grab it by the tail and hold it up and goes, alright, got it right and easy for you. Give it a stab. It's going to attempt to bite him. It fails. Would you like to... do you have like a short sword or something you can just, go shing?
It's got a dagger, I'm pretty sure. Or alternatively, you could just stab with
I have a Dagger, I think I have in the pouch.
I thought you had like a +2 flaming.
He has a dog sword.
You had the dog slicer. You had the flaming dagger.
No, I need to delete the dog slicer because I sold that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You sold my gift. No, wait, no. That wasn't my gift.
But I do have the flaming, the +2, yeah.
Yep.
We have that on the sheet still, so.
Yep.
No,
Want to give it? Want to take it out? Get the old shanky shank.
Yep. I'll use my movement to do so.
All right, cool.
So.
And yep, you take out the dagger and give the old shank shank. That is going to be 4 points of fire as well as piercing damage. This thing, however, is still alive and bleeding profusely. As Kaven's just gonna go, you want me to just, any motion?
Go ahead.
Alright, cool. Yep, it did.
Yeah, I'm just going to slowly be cooking one of the lizards with the... Is this poisonous, I wonder?
You're gonna find out one way or another. That being said, Liam, your magic eye is picking up traces of magic in this room. In particular from the crates over here.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to go... Well, for starters, what kind of magic house is it?
Evocation and enchantment.
Okay. I'm gonna go over towards it and I guess examine or perception check?
It's a box. You have to look inside the box.
Yeah,
Well, okay,
I know what I'm gonna do.
You have to open the box first,
I'm going... Bells. Open. And... Yeah, open. And, open, close?
Yep.
I
so
think.
You're just gonna use that to open the box?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a cantrip, so...
Yep, that is true. Door check. Yeah, this would apply. You cast a spell, gathering forth arcane energies in your hand. As the sigil of transmutation appears in that green light, thrusting forth your hands, the box opens. And inside you find
not
the
trapped.
following. You find the following. You find 24 longswords, 24 short swords, 24 daggers, and 24 longbows, all of average quality. You do note, however, that on the side of the longsword is marked a particular, like, it's been, like, engraved and stamped with, like, a craftsman's mark. And if a particular party member was still here, they would recognize this mark, being the mark of Cal Phoenix.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a fucking minute.
Teni?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Means nothing to me, but...
Yeah. So yeah, that's there. However, the thing that gets your attention is there appears to be something that's wrapped in this oilcloth.
Okay.
And that's the thing giving up the evocation and enchantment.
I'm going to pick it up and slightly unwrap it.
Cool. What you find is a couple of arrows. Give me a spellcraft if you wish to figure out what the frick these things are.
Sure.
Cool. What you have is
I think I know.
6 plus 2 shocking burst arrows. Now, these are medium-sized arrows, so you fire them from a medium-sized bow. Shocking burst means that at base it has shocking, so it will do each of these will do an additional d6. However, if you crit, it will do an additional d10 electricity damage.
I'm just gonna put these in my heavy haversack and probably not use them. Give them to Shailu or somebody.
Fair enough. Alright, and with that, you have basically found the only real thing of interest in there, unless, of course, you're interested in, like, just mundane... Oh, no, yeah, it's mostly just weapons in there.
Nope.
Fair enough. Alright. I will be back momentarily. Roleplay among yourselves until I get back.
Let's see.
Climbing up a mountain.
I really just imagine that Torund is sharpening various knives and maybe even the bear trap right now. Let's see. Hey, Ranveig.
Yes.
At some point, you have got to let me work on your armor.
Yeah, I would appreciate it, yeah. Okay.
Make that a lot lighter weight.
Yeah.
What is the penalty for your armor anyway?
I don't know if it's on my character sheet or not. Conditions, buffs, bad luck. Oh boy. Additional -5 it looks like. Oh yeah. Yeah, -6 for the half plate and for the full plate -5.
I think if we pitch it to Jack, we might be able to use the spider silk to knock off at least 2 points off of that.
Yeah,
For the full plate. Basically, spider silk is as strong as Kevlar, so I could use it for the joints of the plate, and it would be a lot more maneuverable.
That would be awesome. Alright, yeah, because I don't think I've ever had it fixed. It still fits kind of weirdly on me.
Yeah, that's the best I can think of. So, what else could we do? Yeah,
Welcome back.
But
You need a weapon. That needs to be solved at some point. You need a decent weapon, Ranveig, right?
I've got a pretty good weapon with the tumultuous.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can upgrade the tumultuous.
Alright. I'll
Yeah.
see about doing that.
Anyway, so, based on where you stand, there are two ways. You can go up north, which appears to lead to some kind of bridge, or you can try down here, which seems to go somewhere.
Okay, would I know about, the building here, or would I, know that this is pretty much in the open over here?
Thing is, you're in the cave, dude. You don't see in that bit.
No, I'm wondering from the map.
From the map, so the courtyard is open. However, to get to there, you'd have to come in through there, or the entrances. Yeah. Now, again, you can try going further north, across the bridge to wherever that leads, or you could try down here to wherever this leads.
Liam would actually say, you're more familiar with this place than I am. What do you suggest?
What, mate? I'd probably say go up north and swing around. Probably our safest bet.
Okay. Then I will go that way.
Okay. Cool. In that case, you continue on that way as Haven is going to attempt to squeeze his way to the Faxate. Actually, no, sorry, my bad. He does manage to squeeze through. As two of you manage to continue make
Sorry.
your way up that way. And we're going to put a pause on this as we're going to jump over to Torund and Ranveig. So, the two of you up there start to make your way closer and closer, and as such, I need the two of you to give for me stealth checks, and it's not going to be a high DC because you had the vantage point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You are higher than the walls here. This is just so you don't accidentally, brush aside some, whatchamacallit, like some loose shale.
Would I be able to get lower? Would I be able to get lower? Because I'm pretty tall.
Would you be able to get, sorry, what?
Would I be able to get lower, I don't know,
Yes, you can. You can, okay. The stealth isn't a matter of, jumping over the wall and saying, "Hey, boys, you want to fight?" It's a matter of, staying low, creeping forward, and making sure you don't brush, some loose shale down so people don't notice that.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. It's
Okay.
not too bad.
Easy. Roll the veil. Boy got a nat 20, so he fine. As the three of you encroach ever closer to the edge. And from there, you're able to peer down into the courtyard proper. And you notice a couple of things. The first things first. You notice these boys. Allow me just to get to the proper things for this. That number. So, peering down, you see that this old guard post is falling apart. Most of the mortar has cracked or sloughed away, leaving stone to grind on stone. The structure itself is nearly 30 feet high. So that's that one there. The second thing you notice is that building there. Actually, no, sorry, that's that building. Wait, no. Yeah, no, sorry, my bad. That is in fact that building. Next to it, a large wooden building sits against the cliffside here. The structure's south facade is open, revealing an empty stable. And you notice that. You also notice that strapped to a catapult right there appears to be a horse.
A horse on a catapult.
Yep.
This seems very...
A very strange ammo to use.
Yep.
Well, not even strange, just very anti-productive. You can use those for livestock, eat them.
And Vale's just looking down at this going, those motherfuckers. They got old Betsy.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's yours?
It was. I sincerely hope I can get it back without that.
From here, can I tell if it's still alive, or...?
Perception, please.
Okay. Perception, perception.
As far as you can tell. But you notice a fair number of other things, namely that they have basically turned this place into a carnal house of slaughter and drunken debauchery.
There's a real party going on here.
The walls are pretty much stained red, and have good many chunks of basically like off red and so like browny, and there appears to be a bit of hair mixed in with there. Dozens of skulls and Mongol corpses hang from like the big hooks along the wall. And if you were down there, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to smell the stench of sweat, urine, blood, and ogre musk.
Fair enough. Basically just the stuff I'm used to. That makes sense.
Yep. And while you notice that, you also notice that down here there appear to be 4 hulking brutes that you are very familiar with, Torund, in that they are ogres. And they appear to mostly be sort of, I guess you could say, playing with one another, in the sense that they are basically beating the crap out of one another. All the while, a somewhat more armored one stands by with a large-size great sword just planted in the ground. And something you note is that it's actually glowing. In fact, Torund and Ranveig, both of you give me perception, please.
I just imagine, and this one looks like his cousin.
No. You notice
all
that
brothers.
All of them?
Actually, they're all inbred, actually.
Yes, actually, that is part of it. Something else to note is that all their clubs, which would be otherwise just be tree branches, are also glowing.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's kind of strange. The weapons usually supposed to glow like that, or
only if
I'm
it's
looking towards
magic.
Vale. The fuck they get their hands on that shit?
Well, it's not just a matter of getting their hands on it. Look, they all have this size to them. What creature would you know that'd be willing to make a bunch of ogres? Large magic weapons.
Probably a big nerd. So
Eventually.
Liam, yeah.
Yeah.
exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah. However, to note, there are currently 5 there. One appears to be basically more well-armed than the rest, so probably some kind of authority. On the wall, there appears to be one there, and then there appears to be one that's a lot more misshapen than the rest, with a bit of a baby face just sort of put square on top of a hulking massive muscle, carrying aloft a longbow.
Oh, that guy looks fucking hilarious.
Yes, and furthermore,
Don't you
roughly
mean
around
ogre more?
Here-ish, you note that the open-air structure right there contains several large racks for storing smoke. The ogres don't seem to have taken good care of the place, for everything is in a jumbled broken ruin now. Several dead bodies lie haphazardly on the damaged smokers, slowly and inefficiently curing as the fire smolders. The smell is disturbingly flavorful as it wafts up there, mostly due to the blowing wind as the rain starts to beat down. Well, rain is beating down, I should say. And I can reveal...
now we have the added smell of mildew. That's
you see another catapult there, as I'm going to reveal these guys. So, there appear to be, just in that little smokehouse, there appear to be 4 of them.
A lot of guys here. A lot of glowy weapon guys.
Due to the lightning and the storm overhead, you are unable to see further into the camp itself.
Yeah, something's real off about this. Think the others already know, or see?
Not to say.
Well, they probably don't see it if they have blown weapons, and that there's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 11 of them here.
Yeah, well, at least we got something to come back to them with.
True enough, true enough. Speaking of, between the two of you, could one of you roll me a D100 real quick?
Gotcha.
Oh, I don't trust my luck today.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh god.
Okay.
Torund, you fucked us.
No, he didn't roll.
Wait. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
He fucked up the command. Okay.
It's just
Torund, you fucked us. Torund, you fucked us.
I'm sorry. It's a random 1d100. I don't really have that much control over it.
Okay.
But the fact that I got a 1 and a 8.
It happens. It happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6 is 30, right? Yep, cool. I'm gonna roll a 1d30 to see where the lightning strikes.
Oh! That's not good.
What gods did I piss off today? I didn't even do anything or say anything to you.
7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. Ranveig.
Oh, well, the gods don't like me today.
This game does not like Ranveig.
You're wearing metal.
Yeah, this makes
on the
sense.
mountainside.
Yeah. Could you give me a reflex save real quick?
No, let me see.
I don't know, can he? Or she?
Technically, yeah, you get a reflex save.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So you take half damage from this.
5.
Cool, so that's going to be... You take 13 points of electricity damage as a bolt of lightning from above strikes down in your general direction, arcing towards you for some reason.
What the fuck? What gods did you piss off today?
And as a loud crack of thunder echoes in the sky above, both you and Vesel roll out the way as... Yeah, Ranveig, you smell, things smell a bit burnt and toasty.
Yeah, I wonder what's smelling all burnt and toasty.
You smell a little bit like bacon.
If I had to presume, it is probably close armor.
Totally.
You're gonna be good in that thing. It's been pretty inconvenient as of late.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just, my luck. How it works.
Yep. Now.
Well, at least it won't happen again.
Oh, it totally won't happen again.
I mean, in theory, lightning doesn't strike the same place twice.
In theory.
I heard that from a wizard.
Yep. Alright, so, is there anything that the two of you are gonna do, or are you gonna try and get in closer? Are you gonna back off? What's the go here?
Where else could we even go with, can we go more often, I guess, hold on, sorry, this direction, or...
I'll just, I'll reveal this. There is that little crevasse down there. You could try and find your way down into that, and get closer, keep in mind that would bring you towards where these ogres are.
No, I meant like across the wall or across the cliff. Or is this too big to jump?
You could certainly try, and you would have to jump over that.
20-foot long jump. I think I should be able to.
It's about 16 feet across,
Yeah.
roughly.
Alright, so for this we look at the acrobatics. Rulings?
Yes.
Okay, so
20
this
feet. I feel like I should be able to make it.
this is a long jump. Now you do have the ring of jumping, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So the thing to note is because it is raining, it does up the DC a little bit. That being said, you are trying to jump. Yeah, you're trying to do effectively a long jump.
Yeah.
So this would be, I would say, it's going to be a DC 17.
Nope. Sorry, that's like. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't trust myself today.
Yeah. Now, if you fail the check by 4 or less, so between 1 and 4, you can do a reflex save to try and grab hold of the other side.
Okay.
That
Is that gonna be just as high, or?
It's a DC 20 reflex.
What's
yeah.
what is the ring of jumping give him?
Plus 5 bonus to jumping.
And what's his base bonus?
What jackbacks?
I've got a +7.
7,
I got a
so
misc +5.
It's a plus 12.
It is? I was
Yeah.
gonna say +7.
Keep in mind with the ring of jumping. Actually, give me a sec. Where's your sheet? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, no. It's a +7. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so basically what that would mean is that you have about a 55% chance at success.
Theoretically.
Yes.
Theoretically, but
You have to roll a 10 or higher on the dice.
okay, that's true. Oh, I don't know. It feels like plummeting towards where the enemy can easily see me versus being up, I guess.
Because it's raining, wouldn't that also improve a stealth check
Okay,
for him?
stealth isn't the problem here.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like I might
Yeah.
fall.
Yes.
But if I just roll like a 10, I'd be fine.
Yes, if you roll a 10 or higher on the dice, you would be able to jump over there.
Torrent's just like
Ooh.
sizing this. He's just sizing this entire thing up. He's like, He gets a running start for a second. He's just gonna just skid to a halt.
Alright.
He's gonna look down.
Oh. You have to think of it yourself. Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't rich, no bitch. I'm gonna go.
You gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah.
Alright.
14.
No. That's
Yeah.
that's a 7 on the die. Okay, cool. However, you did... Now, you are within that 1 to 4 range, so you can attempt a reflex save.
Okay.
And this is to grab hold of the edge. Unfortunate.
No, it wasn't worth it.
Gorn,
Wasn't worth
you
it.
go
No.
running. You attempt to jump over the little crevasse and reach the other side. Unfortunately, you misjudge the distance a little bit, and you slip a little bit on the rocks. And as you jump, you didn't quite jump far enough. And as you reach forth to grab the side of the edge, you unfortunately miss it by a fraction. Now, something I can let you do. You can roll an acrobatics to try and lessen the damage you will take upon landing.
Okay.
There. So, make me a acrobatics, please.
12.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna roll this out in the open. That is 14 points of fall damage.
70.
Yep. As you fall down into the crevasse. Now, I am going to roll to see if the ogres notice this. They rolled a 2, so no.
Good.
I fall into a
Giant fucking orc the size of an ogre falls crashing into the fucking ground.
It's also the thing of there was a lightning strike recently, so they're assuming this is just the aftermath of that.
That
Probably
makes
just
sense.
Probably just some rubble.
Yeah.
Yep,
Why is
totally
there-
wasn't someone getting
Or-
hurt.
You know, orc-shaped rubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's normal around here.
Because it's over with, I'm just going to share with what I was thinking.
Alright.
What if you pulled out the chain chomp and used it kind of like a grapple, where throwing it on the end of the cliff and having it clamp down?
I don't even know if I'd be able to do that. I assume that's more than 20 feet.
Yeah. Actually, no,
No.
it's,
I was going-
it's 16.
I was going by the map.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a
That's fair.
simpler jump.
Well, he could technically do that mid-jump, so...
It's a little late at this point.
Yeah, I know, but he had to think of it himself. I couldn't
Yeah.
help him with that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could have. I'm to be entirely honest. I would have expected it. No, the jaw just breaks off entirely.
It probably would have granted you a circumstance bonus. You'd still have to make the attack roll to land the thing.
Yeah. Which I'm more confident in the attack roll than I am with the actual acrobatics.
Alright. In any case, is there anything else this group up here would like to attempt?
Yeah, I'm not gonna run across that. I've already gotten struck by lightning. I'm pretty.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm assuming. How clear am I in their potential view?
There's a good chunk of rubble built up there. You're fine.
Okay.
I could get a rope down and have something to climb up, tie it
Yep.
in something. So I'm probably gonna do that.
Probably use the rope you already tied,
Oh,
just so we don't
I
leave
pick
it.
that back
Oh,
up.
you picked it up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. My bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
all right. Well, I'm gonna go help them.
Cool. Give me a survival to tie the rope.
Okay.
He is also... Actually, Bale's just gonna keep watch, just to make sure nothing bad's gonna happen. Cool, yeah, you tied the rope. Torund, climb check, please.
Climb check.
Yep.
Climb. Is that with the bonus or?
Yeah, it's
plus
a plus
5,
five
that's a
bonus.
19. So, yep, you managed to climb your way up there, and I'm going to see if the ogres notice you. They do not.
They're dumb.
They're still beating the shit out of each other.
Yes.
They're
They
probably
have
not too.
they too many of them have a concussion to notice you.
Something like that.
That's a strange looking rock. I can't believe it's climbing back up.
Exactly.
In any case, Any last things this group here wants to do before we go back to RA?
I like
not
to
really.
grab my rope back. So.
Yep. You grab the rope back. It's a rope. It does rope things.
It's roping.
I have acquired rope.
There you go.
My favorite part was when the rope walked in, said it's roping time, and started roping all over the place.
God damn it. Anyway, we are going to cut over to RA as you and Shailu have made your way to the Northern River.
So, you mind hopping in there and seeing how deep it is first?
Yeah, sure. So, Shailu wades into the water. Now, check how deep it is. So that's probably going to be in this area. Do. So yeah, the water from what I am looking at it's about 10-15 feet deep. It's the sort of river you're gonna have to swim through. Unless, of course, you want to clean up the edges. Now, to note is that along the edges is several corpses that are giving up
Shiloh,
a
how
very
confident are you in your swimming?
stench. Give me a second. I need to check her sheet real quick. Fairly decent.
You carry a smaller me, so I don't fuck up all my
Probably.
shit. Are you willing to try? Because that's about the only way I see me getting over there with you. And not ruining all of my everything.
Probably.
Audible blinking. God fuck damn it.
I was more hoping for the SpongeBob blink, but this is good too, I guess.
Wink.
The fucking.
Yeah.
In that case, yep. All right. Do you choose to do the Reducius or the Perseus on yourself?
Yep.
Cool. Yep.
Guts.
You
All right,
reduce
we got
yourself inside, and you hop on board the SS Shailu. As she basically she just gets you on her back and on her shoulder, I should say, and she makes sure to put her effects basically where she's going to be able to easily grab all of them, and she is going to swim up the river, and she succeeds, making her way downstream.
Swimming fast.
Hope the ogres don't get us. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yep. Okay, cool. You get to about there-ish. And at this point she swam to the side here. And she is going to wait for a moment when this guy isn't looking in this direction.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Could you give me a stealth check real quick?
What's the bonus for reduced person? It's a +2 to stealth and dexterity, right?
It's plus. So I think for being stealth, it's like a +8 competence bonus.
A +8 competence bonus?
To stealth, yeah. So,
Plus the bonus to dexterity it also gives?
Yeah.
So, like a +9?
Yeah, so roll stealth.
Alright. 20. That was a 2, by the way.
Okay, I need to check this guy's perception.
That was a 2?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sorry, did you say a
Yeah.
28?
No, a 20.
No, I mean the total.
So
No, it's a 20.
Oh no.
The total is 20.
That's not good.
Well, fuck.
As this guy, as he stands upon the wall and he's looking out, he manages to spot a little fire off to the side. And seeing that, that's probably not meant to be there, he takes out his bow, lines up a shot, and is going to shoot in your general direction. Alright, what's your flat-footed? Keep in mind your AC goes up by 2.
17.
17. Blah. So that's gonna hit. Doing about 10 points of non-lethal. That being said, I need you to make me a reflex save real quick.
I can do that.
This is to hold. Make sure you hold tight onto Shailu and don't fall into the water.
Reflex. 31.
Okay, cool. As the arrow smacks into with a single hand, you manage to just grab the end of Shayla's hair and avoid falling into not only the water, but being knocked loose from her. As Shayla
I'm also gonna say sorry as I pull on her hair because that's fucked up.
As she basically huddles closer to the rock and is going to attempt to out-stealth the boy. Okay, and that boy is...
Wow.
Okay, well, we have good news and we have bad news. So the good news is you've hit him again. However, this guy's a bit suspicious at this point.
Fuck.
So this
We
is
don't
now,
have any birds to distract with.
This is now a problem you're gonna have to deal with.
How the fuck are we gonna deal with this?
Yeah. And for the record, we have about 5-10 minutes left of session.
Let me quickly look here.
Your move.
I'm going to... Cause we don't need this chitin, do we? Anyone need it for anything specifically?
Wait, what?
Titan?
What Titan?
What from the spider?
No, not really.
I think Liam wanted to do something from it.
Huh?
I
No,
think
he
we-
wanted the web sack. I know that, but
Yeah.
he wanted
no
the
one really
chitin.
wanted no one really cared
Nah.
about the Titan that much.
Nah, Titan's not really much use.
All right, great. I'm going to like. Is there any way I could make it look like a spider, or any more than it already does?
Do you have a disguise skill?
I don't think I do. I mean, I don't have ranks in it, but I can.
You can still
roll
use it. You can still use it. Just,
Alright. I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than nothing.
it's what you got.
Oof.
Alright, so
11.
he's going to roll a perception check. Now, because of the rain and the fact that it's stormy, he's going to have a harder time seeing this, but...
I'm also gonna like probably let it float down the river with the arrow that he shot.
the
if
the
it's-
river goes
Oh,
that way.
I'm assuming he's seeing you from where you were going, so I mean, I assume you just put it where he saw you last.
Yeah.
yeah. Make it look like he hit a spider and it's now floating down the river unconscious.
Alright, cool. I'm going to roll a perception check. Now, this guy normally has a +8 to perception, but because of the rain, he is going to suffer a -2 penalty. So, effectively, +6, meaning that if I roll a 5 or higher on a d20 roll, he's going to see you. And I'm rolling this out in the open. That's the
Fuck!
I mean, usually it's favor of defender.
Yes.
Unless we're not going by that.
Keep in mind, he has a plus
So that-
6 to this.
He has a plus. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a plus 6.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I just rolled
Yeah.
the flat d20 just to, you need this number. Yeah. So unfortunately, dude is alerted to that there's something there, and he's probably going to go investigate. Now, I can let you do one last thing.
Fuck. What do I have anything?
I mean, for like the both of you, like, do you want to keep staying there? Do you want to float down the river? Do you want to try and get closer? That's what I mean.
Probably want Shaylu to drag us along the river under the bridge if she can.
Alright, cool. In that case, this is going to be a
To
stealth check on
hide.
her part.
Alright.
Okay. So, the total for her is a 21. Meaning, and I'm going to roll this out in the open again.
Is there any way I can help her with that?
If
Add a
you
bonus?
if you roll stealth as well, you can give her a +2.
Alright. 22. There you go.
Alright,
Plus
alright,
2.
cool. So, that's
2, that's a lot of 2.
Anything helps, man.
If on this
23.
dice I roll a 17 or higher, he is going to see you.
Wow. How convenient.
What
And as
the
you
fuck?
As you get to about there, he levels his bow because he knows that something's there.
Oh well.
And
Oh,
he moves
shit.
over to here. And he goes to the boy. Boy, we got intruders, we do. Intruders? What does that taste like? No, idiot, we got people stealthing in. What's stealth taste like? Just sounding an alarm. What's an alarm? Ah.
An alarm? We have one of those?
Idiots. And this is probably where we're going to call session for this week.
Yep, I watched the clock. It skipped an hour.
Yes. Well, you
Really
see,
hope they.
I have performed magic. I have made everyone's time go forward by 1 hour.
Not the
man.
Chronomancer!
Yes, it is I, the Chronomancer. I chronomancy the shit out of it.
This has gone. This has gone from alright, this is fine to oh fuck, we're all gonna die.
You know, it rolled a fucking 11 last time, you know? Like,
I need
You'll
to
barely-
emphasize this. Running is an option.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but
but
we're just
kinda
trying to get a good idea.
stuck in
And,
the water.
you know, I will say, luckily, we did have a good idea.
Actually, this is beneficial
Yeah.
for everybody but these two.
Yeah, a little bit.
I
In any
mean,
case,
worst comes to worst, we can just fight them.
yeah, true.
We have ranged weapons,
Hmm.
and
I'm also
Yeah.
very much close quarters
they're
and
stupid.
love
Yeah.
beating the shit out of things.
In any case, we will pick this up next week or whenever we eventually get around to doing these things again. Wherein we shall continue the scouting mission and hopefully things continue to go well.
I do have a question.
Answer.
Since I am uber racist towards these guys,
Okay.
would I know anything about them beforehand, like combat wise, or is that too bad?
You would get a bonus on the knowledge local it would take to figure that out.
Okay. All right. So yeah.
Yep. Alright, well in that case, until next we meet again, sayonara, everyone.
Goodbye.
Alright.